Les potes, on se retrouve pour un nouvel épisode sur Lost in Random. On vient de péter le boss. Eriam, le maire à l'envers. On a récupéré les yeux de voix loin et on va les lui rendre. Et normalement, on va passer à la ville suivante. On va voir ce qui se passe. Putain, c'est quoi ces bruits bizarres? Quoi? What? Attends, il y a des bruits bizarres. Ok. Il y a des 3 ici. Elle est où la map? Porte de 2. Seconde lune d'Eriam. C'est bon. Elle était grande cette ville quand même. Je pensais pas que ça allait durer aussi longtemps. On prend un petit œuf là.
It is good to be whole once again. Even so, he is still a part of me, just one that had grown beyond control. Furthermore, I think I've learned mediocre poetry. Thank you for your help, even. You will one day, I think. You've got a good head on your shoulders. He says hello, by the way, even. He says he hopes to see you again, very soon.
On l'a éclaté. Je prendrai l'aventure ici.
It's been a very strange time for us here too, even. But in saving us, you become an inextricable part of that. Wherever you go, a small part of Two Town now goes with you. And strange is good.
J'ai des questions. Oh! Parlez-moi d'Eriam.
He's a part of me, and I can't just throw that away. Even, may I give you some advice? Don't ignore your dark side. It's a part of you that festers if you don't address it. And in the right hands, it can have some productive uses.
Ok. Je vais vous opposer à la reine maintenant.
I'll represent the people of my town. I'm shutting down the moon building project. It's the least I can do. From there on, we...
Ok. Que va-t-il arriver à W à présent?
We move forward as a united city. There's more than one path ahead of us. But the people of this great town have always been good at dealing with multiplicity.
Coupe en deux, comme vous voyez.
As time goes forward, we'll all merge back together. We'll still have split personalities, but that's an advantage. Everyone has a better half. Every half can do something the other can't. Every half helps the other half out. It's the two-town way.
Ok. Reste un truc, non? Parlons d'autre chose. Au revoir, monsieur le maire.
Goodbye, even. You will always have my thanks.
Je m'en doute, j'étais carré là.
And so, even went to give...
Modifie aléatoirement le... Oh, j'entends un truc bizarre dans mon casque là. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Aléatoirement le coup de carte dans votre main. Chaque carte devient gratuite ou 2 fois plus chère. Oh, attends, parce que j'ai un bruit bizarre dans mon casque là. Pourquoi ça fait ça? Ah, ça part. Ok, c'est parti. Modifiez aléatoirement le coût des cartes dans votre main. Chaque carte devient gratuite ou 2 fois plus chère. Ouah, c'est chaud ça, double tranchant. Hein. Key to do, bah ça porte bien son nom. Ouah, j'aime pas trop moi ce genre de délire.
More his eyes back. I'm positive he was dying to make eye contact with his pupils once again. Wait a minute. Oh dear. These are terrible. I'll edit them out later.
Ça c'est chelou, ça a bugué depuis tout à l'heure le truc de quête là. Page du livre carte, on a tout. 4 sur 5 quêtes. Ah putain. Je crois que c'est lui de toute façon. Ah c'est ça.
Who wants to buy a word? I got cliniomania.
That's a spiffy nice costume, Tate. My grandmother told me about him.
Ah non, même pas. On va faire ça avant, de toute façon. Petit judge, c'est que vous avez fait. Ouais.
What But, I didn't do anything to my twin. How did you? It was a moment of weakness. I didn't think it through. It's awful in the upside down town, and I just knew I'd hate it there. And Big Red is so easy to trick, because she's me. We're the same person, born into 2 different bodies. I'm so ashamed. She's got the best parts of the 2 of us. She's so important to me, and I sold her out. Please, can you help her? I know I've already asked so much, but... You're right. I have so much regret, I don't... Please, will you help? You did? Now she's going to kill me! And I'm grateful that you gave her back the freedom to do so. You've let me take back the greatest mistake of my life. And I know my relationship with Big Red will never be the same. But at least now I have a chance to fix it. I wouldn't have that without you. Thank you, even. And here, for luck better than mine.
Ok, on a tout fini. On peut aller donner layeuse.
I got so many words, kid. Got a sale on bucolic right now if you're interested.
Calme-toi, toi. Ah, le blanc avec ses yeux. Oh? C'est qui, lui?
Hey, what happened? I heard a ruckus.
Long story. But I've got your eyes, Seymour.
Oh, my peepers and weepers. Oh, I've missed you so much. Much better. And as for those pips, if you don't mind, it just takes a little precision, the utmost finesse, and... done. Good as new, little buddy. Hey, my pleasure. Thank you for helping me properly see again. Not everyone would have done what you did, and old Seymour here will never forget that. So, what are you gonna do now? I know you'll find her even. You found my eyes, and they're probably way smaller than your sister, right? So, there you have it. Well, I wish you well on your next adventure. And if I could give you some semi-solicited advice? Every roll of the dice matters, but not every roll counts. Isn't it, though? It's so fun. Bye, even. I'll miss you, but I'm sure we'll see.
Ok. Grâce à voix loin, décidé était désormais capable de tenir un 3. Pour du Troyaume. Cool. Ça c'est bien ça. 3, 2.
Bye, even. I'll miss you, but I'm sure we'll see each other again in far-off places.
The girl was a long way from home, about to enter the land of 3. Who knew what adventures awaited her there? The answer is me. I do. I'm the narrator. But for Even and Dicey, the adventure was just beginning. And Even's sister was still out there, somewhere, lost in random.
Ah, un petit rêve, ça faisait longtemps. Ah, on a le dé que nous dans le rêve. On a un dé noir dans le rêve. C'est pas notre sœur en fait. On se plaît avec. Aïe.
It looks just like I remember. Even.
Là c'est un père. C'est bizarre, je comprends pas. On a passé peut-être là un père.
It's amazing anyone can live inside that chaos.
Ah, c'est un père dans les rêves en fait.
Mum used to tell me stories about the card makers. I wonder if they were true.
Is that part upside down? What happened here?
Bizarre ce délire ici encore.
Home, I guess.
C'est toutes les villes? C'est les 6 villes en fait.
Don't touch that!
Oh.
You mustn't ever touch that odd. Ever. Never touch it again. I have it because I desire it, Odd. You're 12. There are things you don't understand yet. Anyway, forget it. Because I have something for you, Odd. Something special. No, you can't have anything. But you can earn it. Go on, try it. I had it made just for you.
Above even was one of the Queen's royal spiders, the kind that had taken away Odd on that terrifying night. They were the collectors of children who were to become Sixers.
Come on, Dicey, we can't let it get away.
Ok, en route vers le Troyaume. On va se prendre un petit peu de thune ici. Voilà. On va pouvoir acheter quelques cartes là. Le Troyaume, ça tue.
Hurry, she's in our sights. Not today, spider monster.
Je savais. Ah, c'est chiant, il faut commencer à regarder partout. Après, c'est chaque fois 10, donc c'est pas énorme. Ok, y a rien. Là, y a le fantôme, ça... Putain, il est toujours là, ce fantôme-là, ça.
You! Oh, wait!
Ok. Je pense ça. Putain, je lui donne envie de dégueuler aux gens. Comme ça.
Did you see those robots? What do you mean you've seen bigger?
Putain, c'est quoi ça? Le jeu est beau quand même, hein. C'est pas ouf, mais c'est bien quand même. Je sais pas ce que les gens en pensent, moi je le trouve cool. Putain, il y a masse de trucs, hein. On va acheter la blinde de cartes là, hein, c'est sûr. Putain, il y en a partout. Please. Bon, le Troyaume, t'es où? Y'a rien là. Là, il y a R, il y a un 9 encore. Putain, c'est full. Ok, on saute là. Les champis. Ah, je pensais. Ah, c'est les habitants du Troyaume, c'est ça? C'est toujours W lycée. Ah, c'est toujours W, je pense, hein.
I always knew I was a Sixer at heart. I knew! I'll do all sorts of important work for the Queen while Bernard mops the floor. Hey, where is Bernie? Bernard is gone!
A Sixer child is missing! I repeat.
Look! It's Bernie! From back home! Of course we should help him. He'll be eaten alive out here.
Bernard a disparu, quoi.
The spider seemed impossible to get into at the moment. Oh, but perhaps Bernie would know how to get to her sister. Even knew...
Trouver Bernard.
Come on! We've got to find him.
Oh, yes. Time was of the essence. I was done anyway.
est-ce qu'on est? Putain de bordel de merde. Ok, on continue du coup. Est-ce qu'on est à 3 là? Attends, je vois. Non, on est toujours pas au Troyaume. C'est route vers le Troyaume. La gondole araignée. Ok. On va y arriver alors, je pense. Grande place du Troyaume. Ah, bah ça y est, on y est. Putain, c'est un truc de fou. Ah ouais, avec les 3 robots géants. Putain, ça tue. Ah ouais, ils se maltraitent.
Freedom was a district tearing itself apart in a three-way civil war.
Oh, la gueule!
A murdered father. 3 siblings, each suspecting the other of the deed. And a giant battle droid, given to each by the Queen to settle the matter.
Mate, let's take cards. Sometimes I feel like it's my sole purpose in life.
Ok, on va changer des cartes.
Oh, hello. You've made it to
Triville.
Freetown, have you? Be careful here. Those triplets don't mess around. But then again, that just gives you 3 good reasons to buy some cards, eh? I could ask you the same thing. But now we're both here, and that means one thing. Let's trade cards! Let me answer that question with a question. Who could possibly dwell on the past when we've got cards in the present? So, let's trade, shall we?
Putain, je voulais l'acheter. Parce que je l'avais pas. La bulle, ça peut être cool quand même. On les a toutes, hein, les cartes. Ah ouais, la nouvelle carte. Oh, il y a une petite vierge, il me la faut celle-là. Elle. Bénédiction du lanceur. Celle-là, elle est cool, hein. On fait notre deck ou pas? On va changer notre deck. 2. Sans garde d'office. Bonbon garde. Pioche rapide. Maître du cheval. Ça, je sais pas quoi retirer, les frères. Ça, c'est cool quand même. Qu'est-ce que j'ai fait encore? Bon, attends, ça on garde. Ça, on peut peut-être en retirer une, je sais pas. Pioche rapide. Mixer de santé, trio de bombes. Putain, je sais pas quoi faire. En fait, ça c'est... Ça c'est nul ça en fait. Vas-y, on va retirer ça. On va mettre la plante qui soigne là. Elle dure 60 secondes, c'est cool ça. Qui va tout adversaire situé devant lui. Ça on va le prendre à la place du dé, je pense. Attends, déjà, on va prendre ça. Il est où le... Voilà, lui. On te retire. On va mettre lui. Ils disent pas combien de temps il dure, lui. Donc là, il n'y a plus rien. Plus rien. 2. Ça non, on va pas le test. Bon allez, on va le tester comme ça. C'est bon, il est bon mon paquet là. Grande place de Troyaume.
Yes, the war zone was no place for most children, but even suspected she could carve out a place for her there, with her dice by her side.
Ok, on viendra plus tard. C'est rien faire.
Fascinating. Greetings. I'm doing a survey for the Upper Class Gazette. Do you have a moment? Splendid, splendid. I have only one question. Who do you think started this war, turning our lord, their father's castle, into a battlefield? Surely you know the story of the three siblings. Oh, what fun. Yes, let's. So, since you're hearing this for the first time, let me tell you about the three siblings involved. There's the paranoid Count up in High Bet Haven to the west. The soft and coddled Duke living in Fogwash Garden to the north. And the duty-bound and tough-as-heck Baroness living out east on Wildcard Hill. Who do you think did it? Who do you think killed their father and started this bloody civil war? None of them? None of them?
Oh, I've never heard such an opinion before. It's bold. It's direct. It's quite possibly insane. I'll write it down right here in my survey.
Il est con, mais... Ok.
I'm noble, you understand. Heck, most of us here are.
Why'd you ask, stranger? What's your motivation in all of this? Oh, how heartbreaking for you. How tragic, you poor child.
Tu veux retrouver Bernard, nous?
Oh, heavens no. That sort of thing wouldn't interest me at all. Good grief, spying on people. I make a point of not remembering anyone I see in public. Privacy is very important to me, you understand. What with that paranoid count demanding full reports of everything everyone does every day and all.
Je suis pour rien.
The attack has begun! The king must be saved!
Niska.
What? Identify yourself, stranger! I am Nishka, and I used to protect somebody important, I think. A ruler, maybe? Before the war.
Avec son oiseau sur sa tête.
Oh, even, you sweet child. You can't keep clinging to the past. The king's dead and gone now for years, don't you remember? What? How did you know my name?
Ah ouais, elle perd la boule en fait.
What? I've never seen you before in my life. The king! Protect the king from
Ah ouais,
danger!
non. Elle débloque la folle là.
Oh boy, I can't wait to get back home.
Ah, c'est Bernard.
But I can't get back home without knowing the way. Or can I? Oh, hey, mister. Do you know the way to one... oh, wow. You want a hug? Okay. Woo, woo, woo. Wow, it's pretty cold in here.
Ah, il s'est fait bouffer, wesh. Ok. Il s'est fait grailler. On venait d'où, nous? On va un peu fouiller tout l'endroit, hein. On découvre. Tréville. Alors, qu'est-ce que tu racontes, toi? Avec ta bouche à l'envers, là. T'es pas un enfant par hasard.
Alive? I thought I saw one running around here recently. A young lad, boxy clothing. Can't say I did, unfortunately. But you'd better find him quick, before the Shadow Man does.
C'est qui, Sombre Nuit?
Everyone knows about the Shadow Man, child. Especially children out all alone.
C'est lui qui la graille. Ok, merci, bouche à l'envers. Y a quoi d'autre ici? Ici, y a rien. C'est quoi ça? Ah! De la thune. Prends ta petite chatière. Ça, c'est quoi?
Kids never run around here unsupervised. That's what the Shadow Man ensures. All I know is that if a kid's missing, the Shadow Man's probably got him. As well they should. You should be afraid, child.
Pourquoi? On va le défoncer, ça va aller très vite. Hein. Où est-ce qu'on est, nous? Ok, on fait cette zone. Voilà, un terminal des lampadaires. On va parler à lui déjà.
Leave me alone. I'm busy.
Mirabelle Took.
Everything's important to someone. If there's a kid running around unattended, the Shadow Man probably has him by now. Oh, you really are in over your head. Oh, you are clever, but I don't know him. Nobody does. If you stay a spell, all Margarine Took can tell you about him. The Shadow Man. He was born in the time of the first nightmare, and he lives on to this day. But not like you or I. He lives in the walls of Mulgrew Alley. And he can always see you, but you can only see him when it's dark. Snuff out the lights in Mulgrew Alley, and you'll find him there, waiting. But be warned, child. It may be the last thing you see. If he were merely a ghost, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Goodbye. I do not think we will see each other again.
Oh. T'inquiète, on va le soulever. Trouver sombre nuit.
You want to know about the Shadow Man?
Triplette, ouais, bien sûr.
You want to know about the Shadow Man? The Shadow Man comes when night eats day. He'll come and take your child away. And you might cry, and you might pray. But the Shadow Man comes when night eats day. He don't like shine, and he don't like sun. He'll come out the walls when the daylight's done. Snuff out Mulgrew Alley's lights. Then you best run, for the last night of the Shadow Man has begun. Sounds to me like you're fixin' to go see him. I wouldn't thank me just yet.
Ok. Déjà, on va prendre ton petit œuf. Ça, c'est les bonbons, il s'est fait enlever ici. Moi, je dois faire quoi? Elle est où ma quête? Trouver Bernard. Éteindre les lumières. Je peux péter les lumières comme ça? Non. Terminal. Des lampadaires, ouais, c'est là que je dois aller. Je dois aller éteindre les lumières. Une petite chatière. Attends. Tu restes là. Ah non. Viens ici toi. Voilà. Hop. Voilà, plus de lumière.
Even suddenly felt like she was being watched. And to tell you the truth, I did too.
On va devoir après sombre nuit alors du coup. Il est où? Ok, c'est ici. What?
Are you the Shadow Man?
I have many names, little one.
Okay, fair enough. Have you seen a little boy? About yay high?
Let me think. This one?
Oh, wow, even is that you? I'm so glad to see you. Can you believe I'm stuck?
Let him out!
Ok, on va devoir les défoncer. Libérez Bernard.
Now.
I won't be letting him go. I believe you'd call that leverage. You'd think you'd know not to insult someone who's holding all the cards.
C'est un sadomasochiste, lui. Cette nuit en
Children. Besides, you don't have what I need.
Après, j'ai pas...
Haven't you heard the bedtime stories? I'm what goes bump in the night. I'm what comes for children when they roam a little too far from home. This is what I do. Or what I used to do anyway. Before this silly war. That may be true, but there is another truth. That if you're not afraid now, you'll soon learn to be. Nothing you have, child, and I suspect nothing you can bring me. That remains to be seen, but perhaps you're right. I want the same thing all of us want here. Peace. I want the triplets' war to end. I care about being feared. Before this war, I was the most terrifying thing in the world of random. Children would be afraid to whisper my name in case I came for them. And often I did. But people only truly fear things that move in the dark during peace. During war, they are surrounded by greater threats all day long. And so nobody fears the Shadow Man anymore. Life is the greater horror, and they have overindulged, forgotten me. If you want me to give you Bernard, then I want you to change that. I don't care how. I don't care about anything even, except being feared by everyone again. I've watched you. I know you're a dice wielder. Silence! Don't insult me with your bloody lies. They may work on the living, but you can't deceive the Shadow Man. You alone carry the power to affect the arenas and those giant robots. Figure it out, or you will never see your precious Bernard or any other child I choose to take again. Without peace, there will be no boy, no hope, and you will never see your sister again. For you, there are currently more important questions at stake. Go, even. Bernie's fate rests on your tiny shoulders, and my hunger won't be held at bay forever.
To save Bernard from the wretched Shadow Man, Even had to end Threedom's civil war. It was a hard task, an impossible task, but she wasn't going to let her friend die. The first thing she needed was information. Perhaps some of the locals would be willing to share what they knew.
Ok les gars, on l'a enfin trouvé. On va se laisser là-dessus. On ira interroger les habitants de la ville dans le prochain épisode. J'espère que ça vous a plu. N'oubliez pas de lâcher un petit like, un petit com. On se retrouve la fois prochaine. Tchuss les gars, prenez soin de vous.